भी डालिए ग्रुप में। नमामि विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नित्य नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी चरण निर्विशेष शून्य शून्यवाद पश्चात देशकाल। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर संपूर्ण भक्त। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. Welcome, Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. We'll do some kirtan. What we did is japa, initially chanting the God's names. This is all process to learn Bhagavad Gita. You just can't learn Bhagavad Gita like philosophy. You have to have a prayer. So we'll do some little kirtan. You all can repeat after me, and then we will start Bhagavad Gita. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Giridhara Dhari Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Giridhara Dhari Kunja Bihari Giridhara Dhari Yashodanandana Vrajadana Nandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Vrajadana Nandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Shri Radha Gopi Vallabh ki Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki Shri Gaur Nitai ki Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada ki Shri Gurudev ki Jai Gaur Premanand. Aditi, can I give you a phone? Somebody is calling from my house. Some YouTube live, so I don't want to disturb it. I'm getting multiple calls, so something is. 1 minute. Do not have a valid recharge plan to make calls. It's okay. Haribol? In class now, Sorry, in class continuous okay, bye. Acha, listen. Just send 10 Bhagavad Gitas to yoga hall. Second floor yoga hall ki 10 English Bhagavad Gitas. 10 Bhagavad Gitas to yoga hall in the second floor. ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवां श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चना गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. That's a small request. Can you go to my house and get 10 Bhagavad Gitas? English Bhagavad Gitas. Some of you don't have Bhagavad Gitas here, so I'm just asking. 10 English Bhagavad Gitas. You know my house, right? Block 1501. Thank you. Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरद्विषे नमः नमो ब्रह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणे श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम् ओम अपवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्ष सभ्याभ्यन्तरं शुचि श्री विष्णु Hare Krishna. Hope everyone is doing good. Happy to see everyone again and happy to see many new faces also today. Thank you for your good name, Prabhu. Vijay Prabhu. Thank you. Vijay Prabhu. Thank you. Mataji, happy to see you after long time. How is your mother-in-law? She's good. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we all are going through many difficulties, ups and downs in life, and somehow we make it to this place at least once in a week, right? To make sure that we learn something higher than what we have normally learned. What we have learned so far, many of us, is how to live, right? How to live is basically about lifestyle. It's the art of living, right? Go to office, make money, buy some good food, buy a good flat, and live. That is what our education is teaching us. What mental education, chemistry, mathematics, physics, geography, what other subjects are there? I don't know. Botany, English. क्या सिखाता है? It only teaches 4 things: eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Defending means taking care of your house, earn money. These are the 4 things. But there is something beyond this also, because these 4 things even animals do. Isn't it? All the animals, birds also do, right? They also eat, They also sleep, they also mate, they also defend their houses. They don't take home loan, but they also know how to make their home, isn't it? So there is a very important thing that we are doing every Sunday morning is we are doing what a human being has to do. Because only a human being can do this. 20 birds can't come and sit here and hear Bhagavad Gita. Can you? 20 monkeys will not. But 20 humans can do that, provided they know that they are humans. If they don't know they are humans, they do those four activities only. Right? So, this I am not telling. This is being told in Mahabharata, Bhishma Parva, and I repeated this verse many times. Ahara nidra bhaya maitunamcha samanya tatat pashuvid naranam dharmehi eko adhiko vishesho dharmehi hina pashuhi samana. Pashuhi samana, matlab equal to an animal. Dharmehi hina, the one who doesn't understand what is dharma, right? What is dharma? Dharma means what? Dharma doesn't mean justice. Dharma means duty. What is your pati dharma? What is your patni dharma? What is your kula dharma? What is your dharma in the office? Right? What is your so many dharmas are there. So duty. So human being also has a duty. After we've taken birth as a human being, there is a duty. And if you don't do that duty, we have led our life like an animal. I led like an animal for 32 years. Until a devotee came in my life and told, Bhaiya, what are you doing? What is the difference? What is the difference between animal and you? I said, oh my God, this is a big question mark. So then I started, okay, let me learn. Let me learn. What is the difference? I have to learn, right? Other four things even animals are doing. So I have to do something more. I have to understand what is dharma, what is duty. And dharma of a human being is to make sure there is no next birth. Only human being can make that choice. No animal can make that choice. No bird can make that choice. I don't want to take birth again. Right? Because I'm seeing what is happening, right? We are studying, we are marrying, we are having children, we are getting older, we will become older and older. And just now my mother was calling me because my mama is on the deathbed. He can die anytime now. So she was telling me, come soon, we have to go. But that's natural. I'm not laughing because I love him, but I'm just telling that's part of life. He's been serious for some time. But this can happen to anyone, anytime. But what happens after that? उसके बाद क्या होगा? प्रभु जी मुझे क्यों छोड़ो ना? You are living like an animal. No, I want to know what happens after death. I want to know what happens after death. Then you have to understand what is dharma. Right? And we are not that kind of a religion where they say that after death there is a hell and you will be burnt in hell. You will be, put in a frying pan and you will be refined oil. You will be, for all your sins, you will be like that. So whoever doesn't have Bhagavad Gita in English, please lift your hand right now. Yeah, so Mati, you can give it to them. Whoever it doesn't, because I'm going to read shlokas. Without textbook, you can't sit here. Have you gone to a class without textbook? No, right? So please take it. If you can give some money, it's 300 rupees, you can give later, otherwise free from it today. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, Mataji, there also. Yeah. Please carry this book. This is our textbook, Re Baba. Without this, what can we learn? I can. So, so we are assembled here to do the greatest duty, which is to understand what is dharma. Right? Dharma means the greatest duty of that particular person. Savai punsam paro dharmo yato bhakti radokshije hoiteki aprahihata yayatma suprasidati. Bhagavatam is saying there are many dharmas, many dharmas are there. Paro dharma we should do. What dharmas are there? Kitne dharma hai? Pati dharma, vritti dharma, matlab whatever job or business you're doing, do it properly. There is dharma for that. There is a dharma of taking care of your parents. There is a dharma of taking care of your children. There is a kula dharma. There is a varna dharma. If you are kshatriya, you should do kshatriya duty. Right? Vaishya, you should do vaishya duty. All that is there. But Bhagavatam is saying, Vedavyas is saying that there is higher dharma than all of this also. That also you should do. Savaya Pumsam Paro Dharma, highest dharma. Right? And what is that highest dharma? To understand who is God. To understand who is God. Not according to you who is God, according to you who is God. Forget about according to according. According to Bhagavad Gita, who is God. According to Bhagavad Gita, who is God. Then learn how to establish a connection with that God. How to establish a connection. Because without connection, can you go back to God? See, I know where Mathurji, where all of you live. I know where you live. Somebody else may also know where you live. If I come to your house, you will allow me inside. Say, Prabhuji, I know you. But if a stranger comes, will you allow? You will not allow, right? You need to have a relationship. When you have a relationship, you can go back, you can go and meet that person. Same way, first is to find out who is God, second is to establish a relationship with that God. And your day-to-day life, that relationship should be visible. Right? Then you can go back to God. So this is what he's saying, Vyasa is saying, Ahoiteki aprahihata. Establish the relationship with uninterrupted service, ahoiteki, aprahihata, without any motivation. Meaning, I want a relationship with you because I want money from you. I want a relationship with you because I want health from you. That is not relationship, that is business. Isn't it? When your mother comes to your house, does she open the door and tell, Beta, how are you? Give me 500 rupees. Huh? Mother doesn't come for that. Father doesn't come for that. Yeah, we might need money with each other, we might share, that's okay. But the purpose of the relationship is not business. Purpose of relationship with God is not business. But right now it is almost reduced to business. We go to Tirupati for what? Increase my business, 95% mera, 5% tera. Or mera health, fix my health, fix my legal issues, fix my house mein kuch problem, or fix my spouse, so I'm having some big problems, right? So you are going to God for a business, but God doesn't have to do all these things. These all things are taken care by the energies of God. God has many energies, right? Many devatas are there. Many, Shani is there, right? Agni is there, Varuna, Indra, right? So many devatas. Mother Durga is there, Shakti Ma. She is controlling this whole material world. Lord Shiva is there. He expands himself to Lord Shiva. He takes care of the material world. So many things are there. God's business is not to maintain this world. It's a misconception that people have created that God's business is to create, maintain, annihilate. No, that is not God's business. God is free. If God is also working, there is a big problem. Somebody has to enjoy, right? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarva loka maheshwaram. He tells in Bhagavad Gita that I am the bhokta, I am the enjoyer, I am the receiver, right? I am the enjoyer. God is the enjoyer. He is not creator, maintainer, and destroyer. Creation, maintainer, and destroyer, somebody else will do. Somebody else will do. Somebody has to enjoy also, right? But out of his causeless love for all of us, sometimes he comes to this world. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge. He keeps coming because he loves us. He loves us so much that, these fools, they are sitting in Gachibowli, taking birth again and again, working in those companies. When will they understand the purpose of life? He comes. Voluntarily he comes and says, Dharma sansthapanarthaya. To establish dharma again. Hurry, understand. Okay, work. Okay, eat. But that is not the goal of life. Goal of life is not to accumulate properties, hand it over to grandchildren and die. That is not the goal of life. Goal of life is to understand who you are. Who are you? And then do that activity which will take you back to where you belong. That is most important. Right? So, Krishna chooses to tell Bhagavad Gita not to a sannyasi or a monk. Krishna chooses to tell Bhagavad Gita to a grihastha, Arjuna. Right? He could have told Bhagavad Gita to Vedavyas. Vedavyas ji, ab baithiye and to Vedavyas. He chose Arjuna. Why? Arjuna is like, I mean, he's not like us, he's much greater than us, but he also has a family. He has a job, he's a king, he's a warrior. Usko bhi subah sham kaam rehta hai, right? And while he does his duty, he has a lot of questions. Hey, should I do this? Should I not do this? Is it illegal? Is it immoral? So many questions he has. So he chooses Arjuna on the battlefield and he says, okay, Arjun, ask your questions. Of course, Arjun says, I want to ask questions. Right? Until then, God doesn't speak. See, God is there, Krishna is there. Right now, he may not be speaking to you. Why he is not speaking to you? Because you are not speaking to him. Right? If somebody is hungry, you can give him food. If somebody is hungry, you can give him food. If somebody is not hungry, can you feed him food? Huh? You give him food, will he eat properly? But if somebody is hungry, he'll appreciate the food that you are giving. In the same way, Bhagavad Gita can be understood only by people who are eager to learn it. If I bring the whole apartment complex here, tell Bhagavad Gita, 90% will sleep. I can hear the snore also. Because they are not interested to learn. But few people are interested to learn. That interest will come. Right? When the interest will come, when they have questions. A human being who doesn't have questions is equal to an animal. He should question. Hey, what is happening here? Why did I take birth? What is this place? What is happening with me? Why am I becoming older? Why are people dying? What happens after death? The questions are not. But what are people's most important questions these days? Which is the bank that will give lowest interest rate home loan? Which side of Tellapura I should invest? What other questions people have? Which web series I should see next? Which office I will go to on site? Okay. Which car is the best? Which flat is the best? Which locality is the best? Which hospital is the best? Which insurance policy is the best? You think Krishna will speak to you if this is what is in your mind? He will not speak to you. Please come. He will not speak to you. If you ask the right questions which you are supposed to ask God, He will speak. If Nirmala Sitaraman comes to your house, who is Nirmala Sitaraman? She comes to your house. Just imagine, you open the door, flat number whatever. आपका flat number क्या है? Block 1? 1603. 1603. Block 1, 1603. Prabhuji opened the door. Tang, bell came, opened. Nirmala Sitaraman, namaste ji. What will he do? Hey, finance minister, my house, क्या हो रहा है? आइए अंदर आके बैठिए. Okay, tell me what you should speak to Nirmala Sitaraman if Nirmala Sitaraman comes to your house. If you go and tell Nirmala Sitaraman, Madam, can you help me file my income tax return? Can she do that? She can do it. Usko malum hai. She is finance minister. She can do a lot of things. She has a lot of experience. But I should not ask Nirmala Sitaraman to file my income tax return. I should ask her, my PAN number is this. Can you exempt it from tax for life? Achha? She has that power as a finance minister. She can exempt a whole PAN number for life. No income tax only. Do whatever you want. Is that a good thing to ask? Arey bolo na yaar. Yes or no? Yes. No, you want to pay income tax? I don't want to pay income tax. Nobody wants to pay income tax. We are paying because we are supposed to pay. Okay? But anyway, I'm not saying it's bad to pay. You have to pay, but it's a rule. So I'm paying it. So you should know what to ask from whom. That is the biggest intelligence you should have. Today people don't know what to ask from whom. When Nirmala Sitaraman comes, ask according to that power. If Narendra Modi comes, ask according to that power. He has a power to do some things. You should ask. What you should ask God? What you should ask God? If you go to God, if you go to Tirupati, if you go to Rameshwaram, if you go to Sri Rangam, what are you supposed to ask God? Sir, please fix my health. Ashwini Kumaras are there for that. Sir, please fix my finance. Lakshmi Devi is there for that. Sir, Some legal problem is going on. Many devatas are there for that. Shani will take care of that. What are you supposed to ask me? Give me bhakti. Give me bhakti. Establish a relationship. I want to become related to you. Why? I want to come back to you. I want to come back to you. Right? So that is called intelligence. What question you are supposed to ask? Whom is the question. Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna because he had the intelligence of asking the right questions. In Bhagavad Gita, nowhere is asking, Mera business ठीक करा दो, right? He's not asking this kind of questions. He had grave questions. Today, actually, in a way, we are finishing Bhagavad Gita. If we finish the 12th chapter, actually Bhagavad Gita is finished. 12th chapter Bhagavad Gita is finished. After 12th chapter, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is only Jnana Yoga. He is only going to tell more knowledge so that you will not deviate. What he is supposed to tell as the instruction is completed by 12th chapter. How does Bhagavad Gita start? Little recap, quickly. First chapter, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. He is asking, why did you bring me here? I am standing in between. I can see my grandparents, my uncle, my mama. You're asking me to kill them. Krishna, I don't want to kill them because if I kill them, I'll get sin. Killing is bad. Who will take care of my kula? If all the ancestors are gone, who will tell them how to live? Who will take care of the woman? If all the men are killed, who will take care of the woman of the family? Krishna, no, I cannot do this. I'm indecisive. I can't make a decision. Krishna is not speaking. He's just smiling. He doesn't speak. Just because he is confused, but he is not just asking questions. He is also telling the reason why he is not fighting. He's telling, I will not fight. He does, I will not fight. I will not do my duty. Because all these things are there, I will not do my duty. Krishna is not speaking. He doesn't speak. Until 12th chapter, 11th shloka, Krishna doesn't speak. In fact, in 7th shloka of 2nd chapter, finally Arjuna surrenders. See, he asks so many questions, but you're not ready to hear. Right? He surrenders. Karpanya dosho bahata svabhava paschami tvam dharma samooda cheta yachreyascha nishchitam bruhitan me shishyasya deham shadi mam tvam prapannam. Hey Krishna, I'm a fool. I cannot decide anything in life. I need direction. You become my guru. I become your shishya. Shishya. I become your shishya. You become my guru. Now I am not your friend. You are not my friend. You are my guru. Now tell me the answers. Then Krishna will speak. Without giving that position to a guru, without giving that position to God, there is no use speaking. How many good advices you can give in this community? Huh? You all have good advices, right? Everybody wants to give some good advice. Can you go to some random flat and give good advice? Huh? Will you listen? Bad advice? You can't give advice to people who are not ready to listen. In the same way, until Arjuna surrenders, say, I'm done with my arguments, Krishna, tell me what I should do. Shishyashateham mamtvam shadi mamtvam prapannam. I'm done. Now tell me. Then Krishna starts speaking. Then Krishna starts. Tadviti pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshantite jnanam jnananas tattvadarshina. You are tattvadarshi. Tattvadarshi means complete knowledge. Please, you speak now. I have prashna. I have questions. Please speak now. Right? And then Krishna starts speaking. Then he tells, hey Arjun, what killing willing you are talking about? Whom are you going to kill? These bodies will kill. These bodies are anyway temporary. There is no meaning to these bodies. You are not this body, you are the soul. You are the soul changing bodies. You are not the body. The body is becoming old, it will die. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam jara. Tata dehantaras praptir dhirasatranam yati. Everybody will get another body. When somebody dies in the community, that van will come, no? And they'll put that mantras, Bhagavad Gita mantras. Have you heard them? Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam. Recording taking. And nobody hears also what is happening. Nobody understands also what's happening. And some people say, मरने के टाइम पे भगवद गीता लगाना नहीं भगवद गीता मरने से पहले सीखना मरने के बाद क्या सीखोगे It's already done. And why do they play that? So that fools, before you die, understand the truth. What is the truth? Ram Nam Satya. What do you chant when you die, when they pick up that Ram Nam? Everything else Mithya hai. Sab kuch, everything else is Maya. Only Ram Nam Satya. Okay? So people don't have the intelligence. Their intelligence is gone to dogs. They are living like dogs, busy sending their children to ISBs, IITs, CAs, ICFAs, but they don't know why their children have taken birth. What is happening? How can I not be an animal? How can I lead a life that is above an animal? They don't know. Earlier, this was taught in every school. So they knew. Purpose of life was clear. Then people used to lead life. Now what is it? We are leading life, in between purpose is coming. Right? Anyway, it's a big topic. So, Krishna answered the questions, beginning with saying you are the soul, not the body. I'm just summarizing. Then in third chapter, he says, what is karma? What is karma? What is activity? Are we supposed to do karma or no? What are different ways? What are different yogas? So he explains that activity should be performed, but perform it for me. If you perform it for you, you will get attached to that activity. And if you get attached to that activity, you will come back to this world again and again. You will create a desire to be in this world. Are you understanding? See, at the time of death, if you have a desire that I still could not finish my furnishing in my villa, you will take birth like a lizard in that villa and see the furnishing. Cut, like that. Okay. According to your desire, your next birth will be there. Of this, there is no doubt. Right? So, Krishna is telling in Karma Yoga, how should you lead your life? The next chapter is action and Krishna consciousness. How should you lead your job? In such a way that you don't get attached to this world. You are living in this world, but you are not attached to this world. Right? You are in this world, but you are not in this world. And fifth chapter, he gives Jnana Yoga. Right? Sixth chapter also, he continues with Jnana Yoga. He tells how to leave the body. When you are leaving, how to leave the body. Seventh chapter, he explains who he is. Who am I? Who is God? Who can tell himself as God? He tells that in seventh chapter. Eighth chapter, he tells how to attain me. At the time of death, you should remember me. But how can you remember me at the time of death? And how many people have tried to remember me? Some people remember me as light, some people remember me as a person, some people remember me as in different ways. Sorry, don't get confused. I'm just summarizing because I need to take you to chapter 12. Because you need to understand the whole sequence. And all these lectures are recorded. You can go to the previous recordings and hear all the chapters. And I request all of you to hear it again and again and again. Because even I hear it again and again and again. Bhagavad Gita is a great scripture. The Shankaracharya told it's the sar of entire Upanishads. Sarva Upanishado Gavo Dukta Gopala Nandana. Partho Vatsasya Bhokta Dukta Gitamrita Mahat. He is telling Shankaracharya, who is Shankaracharya? This is Lord Shiva. He is telling Lord Shiva se koi compete kar sakta hai? Nobody can compete with Lord Shiva. And he is telling all the Upanishads sar is in Bhagavad Gita. So how much great knowledge is this? We need to hear it again and again and again to get reminded what is happening. In 8th chapter, it tells how to attain me. And 9th chapter, it tells what is bhakti. What is bhakti? It tells. How can you serve me? Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhakta pranashyati. Just offer me one fruit, one leaf, but with love. One flower with love. And then I will take care of you. He said, don't worry. Then Arjuna says, okay, Krishna, I know who you are now. You are God. But I want to know how can I see you in this world. Then in 10th chapter, Krishna speaks, you can see me as the greatest of everything. Among fishes, I am shark. Among devatas, among the demigods, I am Indra. Among Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Like that he explains. Among Vasus, I am Vishnu. Among Rudras, I am Shiva. Right? He gives all the explanation. How you can experience me in this world? How can you experience God's presence in this world? He explains in 10th chapter. And after hearing that, Arjuna asks, Oh, you are telling me all this way I can experience. Can you also show me once? Can you also show me your universal form in which I can experience all these things at once? And he shows. That is the 11th chapter, where he shows the Virata Rupa. He shows the entire Virata Rupa. Now, let us come to where we ended last week. After seeing the Virat Rupa, some confusion comes into Arjuna's mind. Or a situation, more than confusion. What is that? He becomes scared. Huh? What is this Virat Rupa? My God, I can't digest this. People are dying, people are coming out, mar rahe hain, bahar nikal rahe hain. They are dying inside your mouth, coming out. All the devatas, all these arms, all these millions of suns. I can't take this form anymore. Krishna, please show me your Narayana form. Just show me your 400 form. He ends the chapter like that. Please show me that 400 form. And then show me your original form in which I want to see. And then Arjuna, and then Krishna shows the Narayana form, and then he shows the 200 form. And after showing the 200 form, he tells to Arjuna, Arjuna, this form of mine is very difficult to behold. Even Brahma cannot behold me. It's very difficult to understand this form of mine. Because from me comes all the Vishnus. From me comes all the Narayans. I am the source of everything. What was Shankaracharya's final shloka before he left? Bhajagovindam, 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 Mudamate. Muda means fool. You fools, don't read the Vedas. Don't keep analyzing. Just say Bhajagovindam. Worship Govinda. He is the source of everything. Ishvaraha Paramaha Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Brahma is telling. Sarva Karana Karanam. Govinda. There is nothing beyond him. Whether you all understand or don't understand, hear one thing, that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is nothing above him and nobody equal to him also. Matta parataram nanyat kinchidasti danandaya. There is nobody equal to me. There is nobody equal to me. In your house, is there anybody equal to your father? Can there be anybody equal to your father? Can you become equal to your father? Your father is the head of the house. Is that true? Yes. Until your father is there, your father is the head of the house. Can you tell, no, me and my father, same level? No. Your height might have increased. But he is the proprietor of the house. That's the Siddhanta. In the same way, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nobody can equal to him. Not Lord Shiva, not any of his expansions also. He is the source of all Narayans. He is the source of everything. Everything is coming from him. And he himself also comes as an avatar as Krishna sometimes. We discussed about it. Now in 11th chapter, finally he concludes. We'll read the final shloka of 11th chapter before we start the 12th chapter. You can go to page number, what is that? 530. Right? This is the conclusion. After seeing the Virata Rupa, then Arjuna says, I can't behold it anymore. And then finally Krishna says this shloka and concludes his Virata Rupa. What does it say? Please repeat the shloka also. Mat karma krin mat paramo mat bhakta sangavarjita nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yah samam eti pandava. My dear Arjuna, he who engages in my pure devotional service, free from the contaminations of fruitive activities and mental speculation, he who works for me, who makes me the supreme goal of his life, and who is friendly to every living being, he certainly comes to me. He said, Bhakti Yoga is the highest. This shloka is the beginning of Bhakti Yoga, and rather in a way conclusion of Bhakti Yoga also. What is he saying? Very clearly he is saying, he who engages in my pure devotional service. Pure devotional service means what? Pure devotional service means I am doing devotion without any ulterior agenda, ulterior motive. I love you. I love you. I love you. That's all. It's not a question of what you will give me. I love you. That is bhakti. Not that, oh, you fix my job, so I love you. No, that is business. That is business. That's not love, right? So he says, the one who purely loves me, like Yashoda, she loves Krishna. Like Radharani, she loves Krishna. Like Gopas and Gopis of Vrindavan, they love Krishna. They don't expect anything from them. Cows, they love Krishna. They just want to be with Krishna. They give their milk to Krishna. They don't have any transaction with Krishna. Right? If you want to go back to that spiritual world, you can't go with business mentality. So Krishna is telling, the one who does pure devotional service to me comes to me. Right? Second is saying, free from the contaminations of fruitive activities. What does it mean? We do a lot of fruitive activities. Fruitive activities means activities to live, where there is gain and exchange. Right? I work, I get salary. I do some work, I get business, I get business income. Right? Along with that also comes some contamination. My greed, my comparison, my this, my that, my attachment. Hey, I have the biggest flat. I am the biggest earner of income. I have the most highest brand car. These are all things that happen in fruitive life. But the one who is attached to this fruitive life will not go to spiritual world. Will not go to spiritual world. You should not be attached to this thing. But they're all temporary. They're all temporary. Have you heard of that accident in Ramoji Film City? How many heard that? Just think about it. I mean, sometimes things happen in front of us for a reason. Abhi to socho yaar. So this person, and keep the names apart, his entire life is spent for what? For developing a company. Whatever the company name is, forget it, it's a multinational company, 2,000 plus employees, 300 million turnover, right? He came in a chartered flight to India, his own chartered flight. And his CEO and chairman, both of them came. In Ramoji Film City, they booked a whole stage. 2,000 employees are sitting, foreign clients have come, right? Grand celebrations. Grand celebrations. I really pray for their families. Both of them, chairman and the CEO, got onto a stage which is supposed to go up in the sky and fireworks should happen, and then they both should come down. They went up, it broke, both of them fell down, they died on the spot. 25 years ceremony of the company. In 25 years they became what? In 25 they became 300 million company. Sorry, both of them died. One died. Second one is almost fighting for death in hospital. And that video is there. What is life? What did you achieve in life? Prabhuji, I achieved 300 million. I did my target. That was your target. वो कुत्ते का भी टारगेट होता है ना रोड के ऊपर ये गली में कोई नहीं आना मेरा गली है. Every living entity has its target. There's nothing great about it. Nothing to be proud about it. Right? Most important thing, what did you do with your human life? Maybe they have read Bhagavad Gita, maybe they're good people. I don't know. I pray for them. I pray for their soul. But when we look at incidents like this, we should think, what is death? Death can come anytime. Anytime. Our days, our number of breaths are already written as soon as we have got this body. It's already written. These many breaths you are going to take. Your death will come anytime. But before that, you are supposed to utilize this human life for what? Self-realization. Who are you? Who is God? What is happening? Why are bad things happening to good people? People have this question, right? मैं तो इतना अच्छा आदमी मेरे साथ बुरा क्यों हो रहा है? मेरे आगे फ्लैट वाला इतना क्रिमिनल है, फिर भी उसको इतना पैसा मिल रहा है. He's buying one new car every month. I am such a sincere fellow. I am not getting anything. Why is he getting? Why am I not getting? What happens after death? Huh? What is destiny? Who is writing my destiny? Who has the right to write my destiny? Huh? These are logical questions. No, this is called self-realization. Self-realization. Very important. Our children have to learn from 5 years. 5 years, you have to teach children spirituality. When they learn spirituality, they'll become like Arjun. They can face any difficulty in life. Difficulties will come. To everybody they'll come. Devotees also difficulties will come. Non-devotees also difficulties will come. People who believe in God, difficulties will come. People who don't believe in God, difficulties will come. But what is the difference? People who believe in God are not disturbed. They're not disturbed when difficulties come. What is that slogan? Sitoshna Sukha Dukkada. Matras Parshasu Kontaya, Sitoshna Sukha Dukkada. Agama Anitya Stam Sutiksha Bharata. Right? Sitoshna, summer, winter, they keep coming and going. Why are you getting disturbed by this? Krishna has explained to Arjuna. Don't get disturbed by all these things. Things will happen. Tomorrow I'll get cancer. So what? It is going to come. I have to die somewhere, right? Somewhere the other way I'm supposed to die. Death is anyway going to come. I'm not scared of death. I'm going to lead a life in such a way that after death, Krishna, you will come and take me. Because death is a big problem. What are the main problems of life? What are the biggest problems of this world? What are the biggest problems of this world? That is Bhagavad Gita. But a lot of people, you know what they say? Poverty. Poverty is a problem in your country, not any country. I mean, all the countries. And probably illiteracy. Some countries have full literacy. In your country, there is a problem. Probably income tax. Then go to Dubai, there is no income tax. Right? How do you define what is the problem? We discussed about it. How do you define what is the problem? There has to be a definition to know what is problem. Because your problem is not my problem. You have eyesight, that is your problem. I don't have eyesight. That's not my problem. People, they think their problem is the problem. No, your problem is not the problem. What is real problem is already defined in Bhagavad Gita. What is real problem is already defined in Bhagavad Gita. What is real problem? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Doshanu, Darshana. 4 problems. What are these 4 problems? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Janma means what? Birth. Birth is a problem. Why? Did you decide where to take birth? Huh? Because when there is birth, there has to be death. Is death a problem? Some people say, Prabhu ji, कोई death problem नहीं कुछ नहीं. हम मुकंदर का सिकंदर है. हंसते हुए में जाएगा. ऐसे बोलते. They'll tell all these things. Small income tax letter will come. Notice. What did I do? Hey, you don't are scared of death also. Why are you scared of income tax letter? I have to fix this. Right? All bogus things people speak. Everybody is scared of death. Because what happens at the time of death? क्या होता है death के time पे? Everything is snatched away from you. Snatched away. What is snatched away? Your flat, your wife, your husband, your name, your body. The same body every day morning you comb, right? I'm the hero or lady. So that body is snatched away. Snatched away. Nothing is left. You can't identify my bank account, my money, my properties, real estate, original documents, no relation. Your name is there in the document, you are not there. Huh? My bank balance, my mutual funds, I have 1 crore mutual fund. If you think that and die, next life, in front of SBA, one dog will be roaming. Who is that? You only. That is my attachment. Right? Death is that dangerous. Everything is gone. Everything is gone. Everything in relationship is gone. And how long they'll keep you in your house? In my home, Krishe, if you die, do you think they'll allow you to keep you in your own flat? प्रभु जी मेरा 2000 स्क्वायर फीट फ्लैट है, 2000 मेरा इतना बड़ा फ्लैट प्रभु जी मेरा ये प्रभु जी मेरा, they will take you out of your house and where you will be thrown on a parking lot outside, and what your wife will tell, can you go and tell, I have the best mattress I bought from New Zealand, it is like really put my dead body on that, nobody will keep a dead body on that mattress, out, and within 5 hours इसको जला दो, अंतिम प्राण निकालो इसको. अरे I did so much in my life, everything I so many people used to love me, कोई love नहीं, कुछ नहीं, इसको पहले निकालो यहाँ से. Because you are not that body, they understood you are gone. If you are that body, why will they treat that body like that? जब कोई मरता है लोग क्या बोलते हैं, ये मर गया, चला किधर चला गया, वो तो वहीं पे. What is there only? Even we know that we are not the body. Even we know, but we don't agree for that. Even we know, I am not that body. We also know, but we identify with the sharir only. That is the funny part. Your wife might love you, my darling, my this, my that. मरने के बाद बाजू सोने के लिए बोलो. हाँ? Can you sleep beside your husband after he is dead? एक पूरा रात. पता नहीं उठ गया तो. Komparish leste. You are scared of the same person. 70 years you slept beside him. 70 years. After death, one night you can't sleep beside him. Is that true or no? That's your body. Understand, realize this. Damak ladao, socho. What is going on in this world? What are you proud of? किस चीज का गुरूर है? किस चीज का गुरूर है? Should not be proud of anything. In this world, nothing belongs to you, including your own body. Your body also doesn't belong to you. It is already time is ticking. Tack. When you are young, you look very nice. Slowly, as the age passes by, here one tire will come. Slowly your back will go. Slowly your hair will go. Slowly health will go. Slowly, like if somebody says, Prabhuji, can you come to my house? Now you will tell, yes, I'll come. After 20 years, you'll tell, lift hai kya? Which floor is your house? That is called Jara. Jara means what? Old age. Janma, Mrityu, Jara. Jara means old age. How many years want to become old? Nobody wants to become. Are you becoming old? Prabhuji, nahi Prabhuji. I'm not becoming old. No, I don't know. You are becoming old. Here nahi tell raha hu Prabhuji. Here we are. Whatever you do, you are becoming old. You can't hide that. Nobody wants to know. Vyadi, disease. Do you want disease? How many here have done a prayer? Today morning you went to your prayer puja room. Lord Ram, please give me cancer. Mother Sita, give me diabetes. Have you asked anybody? Nobody wants it, right? Because disease will come. Even if you don't ask, it will come. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. These 4 things are the real problems of life. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita. Right? And what is the criteria for this? What is the criteria to determine these 4 problems are problems? Scriptures is also giving a criteria. Tomorrow one might come and tell, sir, this is a problem. No. Why? What is the criteria? It is everybody's problem. No one wants it. No one can avoid it. Only then that is a problem. You understand? It is everybody's problem. Is Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi everybody's problem? Does anyone want it? कोई है यहाँ पे जो बोलता है I want these problems? No. Can anyone avoid it? No. Then only it's a problem. This side we discussed on length in Science of Self-Realization, right? But point is, you have to understand that human life is not to waste time. Durlabha Manusha Janma. If you get 8.4 million species are there, 8.4 million species, 8.4 million types of bodies are there. Insects, birds, trees, plants, so many are there. If you go into that yoni, if you go into those rays, you can't attend classes like this. And even if you attend, you will not understand. Human beings can understand. So Arjuna is now going to ask final conclusive questions after seeing God. How should I worship you? And that is the 12th chapter. How should I worship you? Now I know you are God. Then you are telling me that devotion is the greatest. Now I want to know, how should I worship you? Right? So for some of you who have come here first time here today, how many have come first time here today? Yeah, okay. So my humble request is, go to YouTube. In YouTube, just say SSR. You can remember that, right? Not Sushant Singh Rajput. Right? SSR means Science of Self-Realization. SSR. SSR 2019 batch. 2019. Okay. I've repeated this course many times. But what this course will do, it has 12 sessions. 12 sessions. Right? You all can hear in YouTube. Even now you go, it's a SSR 2019 batch. Session 1, Session 2, Session 3, Session 4, 12 sessions. What this will do is it will scale up your knowledge so you can understand Bhagavad Gita. You can do it online, while you're driving, while you're walking, while you're jogging. Just keep it and keep hearing it. Basic things we teach in that course. What is karma? What is dharma? What is kala? What is purusha? What is jiva? What is Ishvara? These words we use. We use these words. But what are these words? We don't know. Totally don't know. I mean, we know something, but we don't know complete. So it's like class 1, class 2, class 3, like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, like you have come to 10th grade. Now today we are discussing 12th grade. Right? So 12th grade, you might feel that you're understanding, but you'll not understand something because you have to understand from the beginning, and it's not that easy. It's not that difficult, sorry. You have to just spend some time. So I'm going to request, just hear that online classes. And then, if you go to my channel, Lilananda's, it's not a big channel, simple, chota channel with some people. The reason I record is, some of you miss your class, you can go and hear it when you miss it, right? There is a playlist called Bhagavad Gita, My Own Krishe. You will see that. In that, from chapter 1 till chapter 12, all the recordings are there. The last 1 year, 50 classes, close to, for what we have reached here, right? So you can keep recapping that while you are doing this. It's not like you have to finish that and come here. We will continue with 12th chapter, but do that recap. Otherwise, you will be confused, Prabhus. Why am I speaking what I am speaking? It's very difficult to understand. So, because everybody has questions. How can you say that? How can you say that? I've said that because I already explained something in the past. So you have to just catch up to that. And it's okay. You can take your time to catch up. Yeah? Anybody, you can hear that recording. Is that okay? Now we are starting the 12th chapter. In 12th chapter name is what? Devotional service. Final, I want to do bhakti. How should I worship you? How should I worship you? Now the question is not who is God. Why to worship also is not being questioned. Now only question is how to worship. Right? Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Arjuna Uvacha. Everybody can repeat this shloka, okay? Sanskrit shloka. I'll try to put it and all of you repeat it, okay? Arjuna Uvacha. Evam Satata Yuktaye. Bhaktasvam Paryupashate. Ye chapi aksharam avyaktam. Tesham ke yoga vittama. Translation. Everybody please repeat after me. Arjuna inquired. Which are considered to be more perfect. Those who are always properly engaged in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested. Right? So it's a very straight question he's asking. Now there are two kinds of people who do worship. The people who worship the impersonal Brahman, or the people who worship you directly as a person? Right? What is better worship? Is it a logical question? Huh? Some people want to do just meditation. Then, oh, that Omkara is also Krishna only. It's there in Bhagavad Gita. Directly says that Omkara is me. Right? In 11th chapter he told that. No, 10th chapter he told that. Now, Arjuna's question is, how should I easily come to you? What is the way of worship that I can easily come to you? How many want the shortest path? Right? When you put Google Map, what are the two things you put? Current location, go location, right? And then you press search, and it gives you 3-4 options. What is the shortest time, shortest distance, and mix of two? You know, how you can come closer to me. Intelligent person will choose mix of two, right? I mean, I want shortest way, easiest way also. Isn't it? Same way, Arjuna is asking a Google Map question here. He's saying, which way, what kind of worship I can come closer to you? Easily, fast, I can come back to you. Right? By worshipping an impersonal Brahman or by worshipping you. Now, what is Brahman? A lot of people in India have this misconception that Brahman is God. Brahman is not God. He will tell this. I'm not going to tell. In Bhagavad Gita, now he will tell. Brahman is energy of God. Effulgence of God. Right? Effulgence. Like Krishna is standing here, it will not be like me. There will be effulgence around. There is brightness that comes out of God. Sun, where does sun come out of? God. So much brightness is there within God. Right? Have you seen sun anytime? Try to see, your eyes will go for a toss. If you can't see sun, what you can see? God. There are millions of suns coming out of God. Right? He tells that in 11th chapter. Millions of suns are as bright as radiant are around him. Right? Coming out of it. So there is effulgence. So when you see the effulgence, you cannot say that that is God. No. Behind the effulgence, there is effulgent. Right? Energy is not God. Energetic is God. Energy is coming from the energetic. Okay, let me give an example. How many have gone to Tirupati by car? Anytime. Okay, by train? Huh? Yeah, no? Okay. By train, when you are going to Tirupati, 50 kilometers even before you reach Tirupati, you will see faded hills. Faded, like very far, like a cloudy. You can't see what it is. Maybe it is Tirumala Hills. Maybe it is Tirumala Hills. You'll feel like that. Have you seen like that in the train? Huh? Faded, like cloudy and all that. When it goes even more closer, then you reach the train station. What do you see? Tirumala Hill. You can clearly Tirumala Hill you can see. And you can also see steps also. You know, the little steps for people. You can see some buses also. Chota buses. You know, going up, and you can see that. How many have seen that? Yeah? Okay. Then after that, you go more closer. Then you climb the hill, and then you go to the main temple. In the main temple, you go to the Garbhagudi, and then you see Lord Venkateshwara Swami. That is God. That is God. Right? Now, my question is Venkateshwara Swami God, or that hill God, or that faded thing that you saw from the far is God? Venkateshwara Swami is God. He is God. And what is the remaining? What is that hill? It's energy of God. The energy of God. He created that hill. Are you clear about it? And when from far you are seeing that you can't see it properly, something is covering it. Clouds are covering it. That's effulgence of God. Right? So as simple as that. Don't get confused. That God doesn't have any form. God has form. Can't you see Venkateshwara Swami? Does Venkateshwara Swami have hands? Does he have hands? Yes or no? Yes. He gives money from that only, no? If you tell he doesn't have hands, he will not give anything. You told I don't have hands. Where will he? Does he have legs? Does he walk? Yes, he walks. You and me can't see, he walks. Every day he goes and takes a survey. What is happening in my territory? Right? With Lakshmi Devi, how many of you know that every day Lakshmi Devi and Venkateshwara Swami go to a garden and they have fun in that garden. And that garden belongs to an Alvar. It's right there on Tirumala Hill. A lot of us don't know. There were so many pastimes that happened between Lakshmi Devi and Venkateswara Swami on the hill. We'll discuss someday. If you're interested, you'll only take one class only on Tirupati. What all is there in Tirupati. How we can understand God. The whole Katha of Srinivasa, Padmavati Kalyanam. We should know all these things. Otherwise, how many of you know that you should not enter the main temple directly? You should go to take bath in that Sarovar. There is a Varaha Swami temple beside. You should first go there. Take permission there, because Varaha Swami is the one who gave that land on lease to Srinivasa. That is called Varaha Kshetra. That whole place is Varaha Kshetra. Lord Srinivasa wanted some land. I want to build a temple, same like Ram Janmabhoomi. Then I want some land. Then Varaha said, okay, I'll give land on lease. But on one condition, whoever comes here will first come and see me. Okay, sir, they'll come and see you. Right? Why do you give hair in Tirupati? Because at least for some time live without hairstyle. Bodily attachment, right? People who are too much attached to hairstyle means what? They are attached to their bodies. Lord Venkateswara Swami, what is he doing? He is cutting. Venkat. Thi. Venkat means to remove the sins. To remove the sins. He removes the attachment. Remove that hair. So that you'll at least for some time you'll not think about your hair, think about me. Otherwise, wherever you are going, little mirror will come. Where will you see God? Even in Tirupati line, mirror will come immediately. God gaya, idhar God hai. దానికి నా ముందు వచ్చేయడం ముందు గుండు కొట్టించుకున్నారు ఆ మూడు కూడా కనీసం ఇప్పుడు నన్ను అదే అండి సో remove attachments. Sorry, remove attachments. You can't go to God thinking you are God. So you understood what is Brahman? Brahman is an energy. But there are some philosophers who have understood that as God. From Brahman, God comes. From that unmanifested, there is no form energy, avatars keep coming. That's another psychology. People think like that. That's okay. There are some people who worship like that. That's also okay. But here Arjuna is asking, which form of worship is better? That form of worship is better, or worshipping you as a person is better? As God, as a person is better. Are you understanding the question? Let's go to the answer. Direct answer. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Everybody. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Mai aveshya mano ye mam. Nitya yukta upasate. Shraddhaya parayo petas. Teme yuktatmamata. Tene yuktatamamata. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form are always engaged in worshipping me, and with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect. मैंने बोल रहा है भगवद गीता में कृष्ण इसके लिए that don't worship me with impersonal thoughts. Impersonal thoughts means what? Worshipping light, doing meditation. Have you seen that people? What are you meditating? कुछ भी नहीं. Nothing. Where will you go after death? Nothing. There is no meaning to that. Meditation means dhyana. Vishnu smarana. We should remember Vishnu. When you do meditation, you should remember Vishnu. Today meditation is a big industry. Do you know that? It's a big business. People can cheat you in the name of meditation. Don't manufacture meditations. There is already a meditation given in Yoga Sutras. And the Yoga Sutra meditation never says meditate without thinking on anything. It says meditate on the lotus feet of Vishnu. Right? Lord Shiva, How Lord Shiva, how do you see him? Sitting and meditating all the time. He is holding a japamala. Right? Who is meditating on? What name is he taking? Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Parvati went and asked him, what are you meditating? What are you meditating on? What is the best meditation? What is the right thing to do? He says, chanting the names of Lord Vishnu is the greatest. There is Sahasranam. But then Parvati told, in 2024, the software people don't have time. These fools can't give time for the important thing. What you should do in Kali Yuga, I can see. My dear Lord Shiva, tell me what is the best thing to do. Then he says, what name of Lord Ram is equal to 1,000 names of Vishnu. Just say Ram with faith. Sahasranama Tattulyam. Rama Nama Varanane. 1,000 names, Vishnu Sahasranam. How much time it takes to chant Vishnu Sahasranam? Half an hour to 40 minutes. Right? Everybody should chant. But when I don't have time, when I don't have that much, at least chant name of Lord Ram with faith. That's equal to 1,000 names of Vishnu. Doesn't mean that, okay, now 1,000 names, Ram mein ho jayega. No, if you have time, chant the entire 1,000 names. But chant one Lord Ram's name with faith. That he is there. He is there for me. Like he was there for everybody. Chant with faith. That's equal. Huh? So meditation. Did Lord Shiva tell? I am meditating on impersonal, I'm seeing energy, I'm seeing jubilate, I'm seeing bulb. No. What did he tell? Ram Nam. When somebody dies, when you are lifted, what is the name you chant? Ram Nam Satya hai. The only reality of this world is the name of God. Bhagavantudu namame nizam. Migitadanta abaddham. Abaddham ante there is no meaning to anything in this life. Your property, your prestige, your visiting card, they don't have any value. They don't have. You're a fool if you are thinking that you are this. The other day I was walking, not in this community, in Avatar I was walking. One old person, I met him. So I said, he was asking, what am I chanting? I was holding and I was chanting and walking. What am I chanting? I told Ram Nam. He was telling me, you can do many other things. You can do some good to the society also. What will come by chanting this? Right? Then I asked him, who are you? He said, I'm a retired joint director from the Department of Aquaculture something. He told me. So what are you doing now? As what are you doing now? You are retired joint director. How does it matter? You are retired joint director or joint collector. What are you doing now? I am retired now. What are you doing? I am walking. Okay. After walking, when you die, where will you go? Where will you go? I directly ask you, where will you go? Kidhar jayega? After block 1, block 2, I don't know. If you want to know, come and sit. I will tell you where you will go. I am chanting the God's name because he will take me where I am supposed to go. Right? And that's my Shraddha towards my God. And social service, I am doing more than you. Every week, when I conduct classes, on behalf of my Guru, I am not any Guru. But when I am doing service to God, we distribute a lot of prasadam. 800 people prasadam was made that day. Tell me, how many temples in Hyderabad are distributing free prasadam? Every temple. Are they publicizing in paper that I am distributing prasadam? Correct, publicity? How many times you have seen an article in in any paper or any magazine where Tirupati Devasthanam is telling we distribute 50,000 plates prasadam every day? Is it written anywhere? How many have honored the Dharma Bhojanam in Tirupati? Is it tasty? Better than your house? Prasadam free istunnarallo, but they don't publicize. When you serve God, everything that comes out of it is for good of the society. Right? We do philanthropy anyways. We give food, we give prasadam. We do abhishekam. When the abhishekam will fall, all the fruit juice, all the coconuts, It will all be accumulated. It will go. What is that? Charnamritam. Charnamritam. The liquid that has touched the body of God. If you drink that, will your consciousness will be right or wrong? And how many of you know that's a great Ayurvedic drink? How many of you know? That will cure big diseases. Because God's body is not made of any era metal. It is a Panchaloha. Right? And what do you put on that? What do you put on that? Curd, honey, milk, ghee. What else? Coconut water. So many fruit juices according to that season. All that gets mixed. And that is Ayurvedic juice, which will actually elevate your body also, your consciousness also. And that is not thrown, that is given to people. Is that not service? Huh? When we are doing something good for God, so many questions are raised. Why don't you do for poor people? What is this? You have a branded car. Why don't you sell that and give it to poor people? Oh, you can't tell that. I want to do something for God. You are questioning me. I am asking you. You are so concerned about poor people, right? Sell your flat, give it to poor people. These all are bogus, atheistic, leftistic fellows who are destroying religion, who don't have any other agenda. They will not do a single service coming out to their houses. They'll sit in their houses in Telegram. What reply will come? What reply will come? Why it was service even? Ask them to come out and do some service? Do something for the festival? They'll not come. And who created these atheistic fellows? I'm sorry to tell. Your generation, some of you have created them. Parents have created these atheistic fellows. Please spend some time with them and ask them to come to Bhagavad Gita classes. Not here, anywhere. They have to learn. Otherwise, they'll become a burden on society. I'm not telling that. Arjuna is telling that. In first chapter, if you read, he tells that if all my ancestors are dead, nobody will teach the religion, then people who will become a burden on society will take birth. That's what is happening today. For everything, for anything godly we do, so much objection is coming. Why? That kind of generation we have created. That kind of movies have come to promote atheism, to promote that, temple worship is this, temple worship is that. So many caste is there, so much caste feeling. Did I ask anybody's caste here till now? Mataji? How long you are coming here? 1.5 years. Prabhu, did I ask your caste so far? Of course, you are all Hindus, but did I ask subcaste? Did I ask anytime? Does Bhagavad Gita talk about caste? Is there a word called caste in Bhagavad Gita? It's not there. Varnashrama is there. Chatur Varnam Maya Shreshtam Gunakarma Vibhagasha. According to your Varna, the Varnas are according to your activity, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmana. That is there. Even in your offices, there is Varna. HR, delivery, sales, right? Accounts. Accounts means Vaishyas. Sales means Kshatriyas. They have to go and win battles. HR means Brahmanas. They have to hear and speak less. Right? The Varna is there everywhere. And that is what Krishna is telling. But what way religion is publicized today? What movies have shown? These people are completely objectionable to learn the basics. Is there a word called Hindu in Bhagavad Gita? There is no Hindu in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is for every human. It's for every human. And Bhagavad Gita doesn't say that if you don't believe in me, I'll burn in hell. Or we'll kill you if you don't believe this. Does it say that anywhere? Have you read a verse so far? We have read all the verses till 11th chapter. 11th chapter में तो मैं कहीं नहीं देखा ऐसा कुछ है कि नहीं? This is spirituality. Spirituality means connection of soul to super soul. Atma ko Paramatma. The relationship between Atma and Paramatma. This is nothing to do with any religion. It is above religion. It is a duty of a human being. Right? So we should understand these things. Otherwise, and we should encourage our children to come to classes. मेरा बेटा नहीं आएगा तो उसको प्रॉपर्टी मत दो, उसका बाप भी आगे बैठेगा। I always tell this. నీకు అంత ధైర్యం ఉంటే మీ పిల్లల్ని ఇక్కడ తీసుకురా, ప్రభు ఆకే చిల్లాయిగా. This child, they are sitting. How are they sitting? Both of them. Mati, what are their names? Huh? Tanav and Satvik. Have you seen Tanav and Satvik doing any nuisance here? They are coming and sitting. How long? 1 year. Every Sunday morning they are coming and sitting here. Huh? There is one more Sakshi Mati. She brings her small children. They are, since when she is bringing? When they are 8 months old. Now they are 2 years old, 2.5 years old. They have heard the entire body. Don't think that they don't understand. And we have to change. We have to change our culture by our family. Gandhiji told the change that you want to see outside, you should change. You see the change in your house first. In your house first. We should do that. Let everybody learn this great knowledge, not my knowledge. I am not any guru here. We are reading Bhagavad Gita, verse by verse. We are understanding how to worship God. What is ultimate worship? Appreciation should come, na? Right? Gaumata. Why should I worship Gaumata? Why should I worship bull? Why Sankranti? Why bull comes in Sankranti? Tell me. Yaddu Sankranti enduku vastadi intiki? You are taking your child. That a bull came. Some people are taking the child. See animal. See. Bull, see animal. Zoo hai kya? Sankranti ki enduku vastadi eddu? Telsa? Do you know? Come on, you know. Some of you know. Tell me. Tell me what you know. Why on the day of Sankranti a bull comes to your house? Something to do with agriculture. Sankranti is a festival for agriculturists. Is it not a festival for software engineers? If software engineers are just doing software, who will prepare their lunch? Who will prepare the grains? If farmers leave this country, you all will die of hunger. No artificial intelligence will create samosa. No data science will create paratha. We should worship the farmers who are doing it for us. Worship them. Support them. Bull is used for agriculture. Only bull can do, which even cow cannot do. Why? Bull urinates every 5 minutes when it is plowing. When you take a bull for plowing, every 5 minutes it urinates. It is making the land fertile, and every step of it, everything that it leaves there is important for agriculture. And Sankranti is the day a new crop comes, and we all worship the bull. Thank you. Thank you for helping us grow grains. Gratitude, that is bhakti. We should teach our children gratitude is bhakti. They should have gratefulness towards you. Gratefulness not only towards parents, towards everything. That is bhakti. That is devotional service. 12th chapter is gratitude. What is Arjuna's question? How can I worship you? I want to worship you because you have given me everything. How can I worship you? In personal form or in impersonal form? But what is integral in both of those? Gratitude. Mana pillalu మనం నేర్పిస్తున్నాం gratitude. If you take them to hotel, for example, Nana, I want to eat pizza today. Zomato, tomato, pizza will come. Are they coming and telling you, thank you, Nana, for ordering pizza for me? Are they telling like that? They'll take the dabba, pata, they'll eat, they'll throw the dabba there, and they'll go and play. Where is gratitude? కృతజ్ఞత ఎక్కడ ఉన్నది? కృతజ్ఞ లేని సంతానం దరిద్రం. The generation which doesn't have gratitude is a burden on the society. Today, biggest problem is people don't have gratitude. Nobody has any gratitude on anyone. You do anything, they don't have gratitude. You do something for society also, they don't have gratitude. You have done this for me. People write so many things in telegrams. Huh? But how many times are they writing to thank? Hey, you've done this for me. If you see 100 messages in telegram, in any society, not only here, how many messages, 100 messages are thanking? Thank you. This is done for me. Thank you. We are busy complaining. That's all. Complain, complain, complain. Because the gratitude feeling itself is not there. How many of us have thanked our wife? Thank you for cooking, for getting up in the morning. While I was sleeping, you got up, you cooked for all of us. Thank you. How many of you have thanked your husband? You're taking so many tensions to earn money. So many difficulties is going on. I know. I thank you for taking care of my family. If you don't express that, there is no meaning. There is no meaning to relationships. How many of us are thanking our parents? Thank you for bringing up me like this. Whatever I am, and because of you. On Sankranti, you go and touch their feet. On Ugadi, you touch their feet. On Deepavali, you touch their feet. Touching feet is not like, that is not touching feet. Like we are going on a scooter, you see a temple. That is not devotion. You see that? There is a Telugu movie, old Chitram Balera Vichitram. The Brahmanandam, that actor will be there. How many have seen that movie? Chitram. It's a nonsense movie, don't see that movie. But you know, one thing, the funny, as soon as he sees a God's picture, like this he'll be doing. One person will be standing beside the picture. What is this fellow doing? You know, one lady will be in the house, the picture will be there outside. This fellow will be doing, husband will, my wife, you are seeing anything or what? Then they show devotion in such a cheap way. Like they show devotion in such, it's offending actually. Yeah, when we see God's picture, we pay obeisances. We fall flat on the ground because of you and there. Why do we do dandavat? Why do we fall like a stick? Dandavat. Right on the floor we fall. In Tirupati, people fall on the ground and they pay obeisances. Why? It's not a fashion. This whole body is dead body. Because of you, I'm raising up and standing. I'm falling like a wood in front of you. Ask your children to do dandavat today. Ask them to do. Ask them to fold their hands. What generation are we creating? Generation of demons. राक्षस बना रहे घरों में. अभी नहीं दिखेंगे राक्षस. थोड़ा बड़ा होने दो. पूरा बाहर निकलेगा उसमें से. We have to give devotion to our children. Prabhu's devotion is not just about God. Devotion is about complete gratitude to you also. Why children are not taking care of their parents? They don't care about their parents now. My wife's sister, my wife's sister's husband, my co-brother, right? His father has been ill since he was young. When he was 10th class only, his father became half paralyzed. Whole his life he's taking care of his father. So he has a daughter, my wife's sister, she has a daughter. So one day I asked her, will you take care of your father? Will you take care of your father? You know what she told? Obviously, my father is taking care of his father. I'll also take care of my father. No Bhagavad Gita will teach this. You will teach with your actions. You can only teach children by your own example. You can't go and tell philosophy. You have to take care of your parents because parent dharma is there, parent this is there, putra dharma. It will not go. You have to do it. If you put your parents in old age homes, you will pakka go to old age home. There is no doubt about it. If you don't speak to your parents in a respectful way, you will also not be spoken in a respectful way. Simple. Children are seeing everything. How you are treating your parents. And the same way, how you are treating your wife, they are seeing. How a wife is treating her husband, they are seeing. Everything will be reflected in the next generation. Why am I talking all these things? Probably Bhagavad Gita baat karo na, because this is what Krishna is telling. Gratitude is bhakti. Gratitude sikhao. Be thankful, be grateful. They should know what they have received. We are all very fortunate sitting on a carpet floor in a nice clubhouse, in a nice apartment. ये कैसे मिला? हमको ये कैसे मिला? How did we get this? Prabhu ji, I did IIT. After that, I did Bonda. You didn't get this because you have done IIT or C or something. You got this because you're destined to get. That's all. In previous karma, something you have done pious, and in this life, you are getting according to your karma. And if it goes also, it is according to your karma. Don't be proud that I've got this, I'm getting money, I'm more intelligent. My face value is so good that people give me money. No face value. I don't have any face value. There is only one value. When God gives it, receive it with gratitude. Be grateful. Yes, in this life, I have been given this face, I have been given 2 hands, I have been given 2 legs, I have been given 2 eyes through which I can see, 2 ears which are still functioning, right? A mind that can understand, a house that I can live. Be grateful. Don't become proud. That pride means you are rejecting God. I have this big flat. Means what? You are rejecting God. You got it because you are great. Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. Krishna is telling. I'm not telling this statement. Krishna is telling. What is he telling? Prakrite kriyamanani. Prakriti is giving. Mother Durga is Prakriti. She is giving you according to your karma. Gunai karmani sarvasha. According to your mode of nature, she is giving it. Ahankara vimudatma. Mudha means fool. Ahankara means I am kara. I am the doer. A fool is thinking, I am the doer. What a verse. What a verse from Bhagavad Gita. Ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. I am doing it. Just do it. Nike. I am doing it. I got this job. I got this energy. I got this. You didn't get anything. You are given. You are a fool who are thinking that I am doing everything. If by doing hard work, people can earn a flat like this, how come those security people are not earning a flat like this? Prabhu, they are not intelligent. Really? They are not intelligent? Yeah, are you intelligent? No, it's all destiny. It's all being planned. At what time in life, what you will get already undakada. You vastadi. Ni karma anusaranga ni vastadi. According to your karma, you will get what you are supposed to get. Not a penny more. Not a penny more. Not a paisa kuda ekku raadu. Enta aithe meeku ravallo ante vastadi. And ఏ time రావాలో ఆ time వస్తుంది. Because that is my past karma and I am getting according to that. If I try to get more, then what will happen? If I try to get more, then what will happen? You will also get difficulty according to that. Understand that? Right? Sir, my job is from 9 to 5, 9 to 6. I'll work till 9 to 9. I'll impress my boss. He'll give me appraisal. He'll give me more salary. Right? I'll work 9 to 9. I'll take more stress. So I'll get my increment. What is an increment? 1 lakh per month increment I got. Yes, 1 lakh per month. After that, you will get a nice diagnostic report. Then that 1 lakh will go to AG hospital. You understood? నీ కర్మానుసారంగానే ఎంత వస్తుందో దాంట్లోనే సంతోషంగా ఉండు. What you get as per your karma, be happy with that in life. Our ancestors tell, in Telugu they tell, ఎంత ఉంటే దాంట్లో తృప్తిగా ఉండు. Now they are not telling. ఇప్పుడు కాంపిటీషన్ కదా, పనిచేయరా, పనిచేయి, చెయ్యి, అమెరికా పో, తిరిగి రా, డాలర్ దే, తెల్ల పుల్ల ప్లాట్ కొను. And what is the result of that? Suffering. Suffering. We are not happy with what we have. Nobody is happy with what you have. Funny thing is, today nobody is happy. Because when nobody is happy with what they have, when they don't have satisfaction. And satisfaction comes from gratitude, such an important word. Print it, put it on walls everywhere in the house. Gratitude, krutagyata, undale, for what you have received. Be gratitude, grateful to God. Be grateful. Are you all following what I am saying? This is Bhagavad Gita doesn't teach just philosophy which is practical. You develop a culture of gratitude in your house, you will never be unhappy in life. Even when you lose something, you will not become angry on God. Even when you lose something, you will tell, thank you, Krishna. You gave me more than what I deserve. You've taken away what I don't need. In everything, you will tell, thank you, thank you, thank you. There was a king. That king, he used to go for hunting. And one day, in the hunting, he lost his finger. It got cut. And that king came and was telling, my finger is gone. His minister was a devotee. He went and told, whatever happens, happens for good only. Huh? Good. My finger is gone, full. How come it is good? Put that fellow in jail. Jail and run. You tell him, whatever happens, whatever God does, it's good only. No, put that fellow in jail. Then after that, he takes another minister. He goes for hunting. Some wild people capture both of them. And they tell, we have to give bali to Kali. Then they'll tie that. What better bali can be there than a king? We'll give bali of king only. They tie that whole fellow. And then they start, doing that whatever. And then they see one finger is not there. And this is half bali. Fellow's finger is not there. Right? So why don't, anyway, got that minister, let's give him bali. He's next best. Then king understands and he releases, he goes back to, what mistake I did. He runs to that minister. What he told is correct. Today, if my finger would have been there, I would have been gone. Right? But he says, but I have a doubt. But I put you in jail, right? How is that good for you? If I would not have put me in jail, I would have gone there. And then, we can't see what is happening with us. We can't see what is happening with us, but it is happening for our good only. You should understand that. That faith we should have. Right? Ravana removed Vibhushan from his house. Was it for his good or bad? Good. He came to Lord Ram. Sometimes some incidents in our life take us to a better destination, but the way we go is difficult. The way we go might be difficult. The way it might start is difficult. One fellow, this is a total materialistic thing. One fellow in America, he has a big company, multinational company. He celebrates one day, I think 3rd of June or something, as John's Day. John's Day. He celebrated John's Day. What is John's Day? I don't know what is John's Day. Right? Nobody here knows what is John's Day. He celebrates every year, 3rd June, John's Day. And on that day, he gets one fellow called John, and he shows to all the employees. So an employee asks, sir, what is this John's Day? And who is this John? He said, he is my previous boss. He sacked me. That is when I started a company. He sacked me on 3rd of June. So every year I call that John. Thank you for sacking me. Because I would have been working like a fool under you. Because you sacked me from job, I started a company. Now I'm a multi-millionaire. It's a true story. Right? So whatever happens in this life, Prabhus, there is nothing to lose, nothing to gain here. We all have to go one day. But have gratitude towards God. Develop that gratitude towards God. Teach our children Krutagyata. Krutagyata is very, very important. Isn't it? So here, actually these are very important shlokas. I'm spending more time on these 2 shlokas. Krishna is telling, the Supreme Person of God said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect. Because it's very simple process to worship God when you consider him as a person. See, when you consider God as a person, can you feed him? Can you dress him? Can you make him happy? Huh? Can you follow his instructions? Yes. So when you see God as a person, you also see that he tells you what he likes, what he doesn't like. Right? Why many people don't worship God as a person? Mostly impersonalist people. Because they don't want to hear instructions of God. The moment I accept him as a person, the person will speak also, right? Right? I don't want a God who will speak. I want a God who will simply see silent and some people believe like that, Ma Devudu em chustu chustuntanna. I see him, He see me. నన్ను చూడు నేను చూస్తాను. అది devotion. Have you seen that kind of gods? People create that gods. నువ్వు చూడు నేను నిన్ను చూస్తాను. Anything I do, he blesses me. Really? Anything you do, he'll bless you? Is that God or your created God? If you do nonsense, if your children do nonsense, will you tell? మంచి పని చేసినాం. You tell like that? ఇక్కడ గోవితో పట్టుకోండి. ఏంద్రా? అవునా కదా? So by his well-wisher. Well-wisher. Sometimes they'll do that. I'm not promoting eating, but by scolding. Let me say scolding. Scolding a child is needed, Baba, because child makes mistakes. We also make mistakes. So God has to correct us. So you have to be ready for his correction. You have to understand that he also gives instructions. He tells us how to lead life. This is not good. This is not right. Krishna, when he came, he told to Duryodhana also, don't do this. Give back to Pandavas. Dhritarashtra, give back. He told. Some people listened. Some people did not listen. The people who listened were survived after the war. The people who did not listen died in the war. Who is responsible for that? Not Krishna. You. We are responsible. Again, don't blame God for what is happening. You are responsible. For everything you are responsible. Why are we getting diseases today? So many diseases we are getting. Why?
Don't take care of.
We don't take care of our body. We don't know what we are eating. We don't know what we are eating. We have no clue what we are eating. We have no clue what we are drinking. We are brand है ना, brand देख लेगा. ठीक है, some brand is there in supermarket. The brand is good for me, right? See, Prabhuji is there, Anil Prabhu is there. Prabhuji, can you come here? इधर आओ. Okay, we both are standing. Who is looking more healthy? Huh? Who is looking more healthy? Both are here. He's looking more healthy. That's true. Right? That's true. I should also lose weight. Too many satsangs, too much pressure I'm having. But that is only external health. Understand? That is only external health. What is happening inside? Do we know? Do we know what is happening inside? We have no clue. Is his liver better than my liver? Is his kidney better than my kidney? I'm not telling him. I'm just telling in general. Please don't take it like that. I'm just telling. How do you know our organs are in right condition? Externally, you have a good figure. Externally, you are jogging. Kitna healthy hai. But do you know what is happening inside? You don't know. You're getting good muscles, good this, good that. But what is happening inside? Do we know? No. I'm eating nonsense. I'm eating maida, I'm eating refined oil, I'm eating contaminated milk, I'm eating all these things. All my organs are already going for a toss. I'm very near to become diabetic. I'm very near to have a fatty liver. I'm very near to get a cancer. Will it show up outside? It will not show up outside. So then what will happen? With all the damaged body, I'll go for jogging and I'll die. Have you heard of people these days playing shuttle and dying? Playing long tennis and dying? Have you heard that? Why do you think that is happening? Because they don't know what has already happened inside. And now what doctors are telling? Openly they are telling. They are giving a name of COVID now. It's not COVID. They are telling, don't do heavy workouts. They are putting, whoever got COVID, don't do. Everybody got COVID. Everybody got COVID. What is the problem here? We have damaged our bodies already. Inside. अंदर पूरा गया, माल पूरा खराब हो गया. पूरा जंग लग गया अंदर. We don't know outside, right? Until the diagnostic center report will come. HbA1c 12.2. 12.2. It should be 6.5, 5.5. What happened to my body? And the fourth stage of cancer. Fourth stage of cancer. Why did you tell me the first stage? बहुत बार बोले थे. Don't eat this. Don't drink that. Stop tomato. Huh? In town, will not listen because we are a servant of our senses. Whatever tastes good is good for me, isn't it? That's all we are servant of. I am a servant of my Senses, I don't care. I don't want to listen. But you are already doing that mistake. You will get hit one day. You will get hit one day. Right? हाँ प्रभु जब आएगा तब देखेंगे. Is that intelligence? Is there intelligence to wait for that report to come out when diagnostic center report? You're standing in MedQuest diagnostic. That customer, have you not sent the report? Boss, it's a big deal, boss. This SOW we have to sign somehow. And your wife comes with the report, sir. Arey, there a report. Hey, wait, don't disturb me. So that when are we sending two people on site? A report should run. You have fatty liver, one kidney is gone. After seeing that, what you do? That customer, will you speak like that? What do you do? I'll speak to you later. What? One kidney gone, a fatty liver, digestion gone, early stage of cancer. What will you do? क्या करोगे? वो स्टेज पे क्या करोगे? बहुत लोग बोले. There are many people shouting in YouTube. Good people also are there. They're shouting and don't take processed food. Don't eat certain things. Convenience. I want convenience in life. Is that true? Or no? I want convenience. Everything should come to my doorstep. You should order, it will come. I'm paisa hai na. 3 lakhs per month salary, amma. Maza 4 lakh take home, amma. Maza right? After that, what maza? You became a joke. You made a joke of your life. At the age of 40, your complete body is collapsed. Why? Because you are proud of your earning. See, when you become proud of your earning, when you become proud of your wealth, you don't take good advices. You don't take good advice when you're too proud? No. You don't want advice. I am here to advise. Right? You don't want. So then you will face the music. You'll face the music. One or the other. External. Don't look at external health. There are two healths. Bodily health and mental health. Two healths are there. Bodily health, mental health. If your mental health is not good, your body will go for a toss. Stress is the biggest killer today. Anxiety is the biggest killer today. Right? Arjuna was in stress and anxiety. What did he do? He heard Bhagavad Gita from Krishna. All his stress and anxiety went away. He understood what is the goal of life. We don't know what to hear. And we are killing our bodies. Your body is internally, externally, but we are only bothered about externals. Only bothered about externals. Right? So, Krishna is telling that engaging, my personal form, and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect. He's very clearly telling the people who work for me, people who do service for me, who are dealing with my personal form are most perfect. And let me tell you, that's the easiest way to do also. You can't control your senses, but you can engage your senses in the service of God. That's very easy. Sir, don't eat. Come on, I like eating. But instead of you focusing on you eating, offer it to God. Take it as special. He will give it to you. But when you're offering it to God, He'll put some conditions. You can't offer this, you can't offer that, you can't offer this, you can't offer this. Why is putting those conditions? Because actually that is for your good only. Anything that we can't offer to God is not to be eaten by us. Simple. Simple formula. If I can't offer this to God, I should not eat it. Because who created this human body? God only created. Who knows what is the best food for us? God only knows. So what is He telling? Offer it to me and eat. Which means He knows what we should eat. Simple. You don't need a big science for this. What I cannot offer to God, I should not eat. If I eat that, then what I'll get? Sickness I'll get. Some bad karma also I'll get. Bad karma also I'll get. Very clear. प्रभु जी बट हम तो हमारे फैमिली में तो तुम्हारा फैमिली कितना मालूम है तुम्हें? Maximum. How many of you know your grandfather's name? Your grandfather's father's name? His father's name? His father's name? चार में ही गिर गए पूरे. हाँ? मेरे फैमिली में ऐसा होता है, तुम्हारा फैमिली तुमको मालूम ही नहीं है. Go back to the generations, you will see everybody only had prasad. Everybody. There were no hotels in Hyderabad. There were dharamshalas. People would come to Hyderabad from different villages. They would go to dharamshala. They would give whatever prasad. They would eat and go. I'm not talking too much past. 50 years back. Right? So we have forgotten. We have forgotten what we were. So we should understand that when we engage in service of God, everything that comes to us is for our good. I also understood this very late. I come from a Reddy family. Right? We eat everything, anything moving we eat, except aeroplane, we eat everything. If it's moving means, zinda hai usko maar ke khao. But later on I understood, my God, I did a mistake. Some mistakes I did without knowing. Then I actually went back in my ancestral tree, from where my parents, my grandparents, I understood there were some very saintly people. Oh my God, I never knew this. Right? We are a servant of our habits. Now our children will adopt which habit? What we are adopting. That's all. You are creating the family lineage. We are creating the family lineage. Our habits we create and our children follow those habits. If we correct our habits, our children will also correct their habits. In our satsang, we have children. My two sons, when we started like this site, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, and we came back to India, we started doing satsang. All of them were like, we had a batch of families, all IT engineers, Microsoft, Amazon. They're all working. They all used to come with their children. They all were like 6 years, 7 years. Now all of them are 17 years, 18 years. You get 6 foot ka ban gaya. Right? But all the children, just by coming to satsang, just by sitting and hearing Bhagavad Gita, learning Bhagavad Gita, none of them will touch cigarette, none of them will touch alcohol, none of them will touch any drugs. In their life, they will never. Never. In fact, my sons, sometimes they ask me, is it offered or not? But children are very plain, right? If I am eating something, did you offer that to Krishna? मैंने सिखाया मैं ही नहीं कर पाऊँ. I should do that. That is called a family. Good habits come by satsang. When you have like-minded people coming at one place and bring your children also there, they will learn. Don't make them sit and hear a class. They know. They will hear what they are supposed to hear. They will become devotees. And then becoming a devotee means what? What is it? What does it mean to become a devotee? Actually, I tell one mistake I did. And I'll tell this amazing incident. I'll share this with you. What is the time? 10:17. We'll end. Only 2 slokas today, but important slokas too I got. Next week, I'll cover the whole impersonal versus personal. 7 slokas. After that, another interesting chapter will start within this chapter. I'll tell one incident. Sometimes I'm called to some colleges to give seminars. Right? So in BITS Pilani, they called me once. Many times I went, but this one seminar was unique. So there were all professors sitting and the hall was filled with 400, 500 students. Full packed hall. Right? And I was asked to talk about power of habits. Power of habits. What habits are good, what habits are bad. The professors know me well. They're my friends. So they're like, they don't listen to me. They don't listen to us. At least if we bring some external guy, they listen. So I said, okay, I'll come and speak. So they gave a big profile, is this, is that, whatever, my material profile they told. It's sometimes important. I'm not proud of anything material profile, but sometimes if you tell people, oh, he's a CA, he's a vice president, this, that, he's aap sunenge. Huh? It makes a difference. So it's good. Use it in Krishna service. Use it in Krishna service. So I was telling that this habit is bad, this habit is good, how habits make us, how good habits make us a better successful person, all that. I was in that flow. I'm not supposed to wear a tilak there also. I'm supposed to be in a blazer, like suit and boot and everything, right? Not in this kind of clothes. So I should show myself like a corporate fellow, right? Otherwise, these children will create a big agitation. So in that flow, for a moment I forgot. That I should not speak about Bhagavad Gita or spirituality. And in that flow, I told, if you're not devoted, if you're not devotees, you are demons. I told. It just came out. Right? If you're not devotees, you're demons. As soon as I told that, I realized where am I standing. And there is a pin drop silence in the whole hall. It was already it was silent, but now I was feeling that silence. Who is that fellow is going to attack me now? Who is that fellow? And without any doubt, 3 people lifted their hand like this. Right? And my friend professors were sitting in the front. Ye to gaya hai. Right? They lifted. Sir, yes. How can you make such a statement? This is what we don't like about religion. You say that if we are not a devotee, we are demons? Is that what scriptures teach? Is that what Bhagavad Gita teaches? I know you people, you have an agenda. You are trying to make division in society. You are telling that if you are not devotees, we are demons. Can you please explain? वहां पे भी पानी का बॉटल था. I drank water not because I was thirsty. I was thinking what to answer. What to answer? These children are not ready to hear. They are not in the state to hear. And I intensely prayed to Krishna, Krishna, please help me. I have to answer something here. 400 students a day. And if I answer something wrong, whole life, they might carry it. Please give me some intelligence. Please. Then Krishna spoke. Through me. That's what I feel. Only he can do that. I can't do that. Then I asked them, how many of you, do you love your mother? That fellow who asked me the question, do you love your mother? Yes. Would you give poison to your mother? No. Will your mother give poison to you? Never. He was telling, never. Do you have full faith on your mother? Yes. Do you serve your mother? Yes. Are you devoted to your mother? Yes. If you're not devoted to your mother, what are you? What are you? If you're not devoted to your mother, what are you? It was like, is it okay if I tell you are a demon if you're not devoted? Yes. Then I told, okay, let's extend it further. From where did your mother come? From your grandmother. From where did your grandmother come? Great grandmother. From where did your great grandmother come? Some ancestor. Where did your ancestors come? Do you know the source of all your ancestors? Where does the buck stop? Okay, you don't want to use the word Prakriti. Sorry, you don't want to use the word God. I know, you don't want to use the word God. Some energy they came from. Some energy. Are you grateful to that energy? Because of that energy, you got a mother. Are you grateful to that energy? Yes, I am grateful. Are you devoted to that energy? Yes, you are devoted. If you're not devoted to that energy, what are you? If you're not a devotee to that energy, what are you? Demon. I am calling that energy as Krishna. You are calling it as energy. Now, how many agree that if you are not a devotee, you are a demon? There was still pin drop silence. हमको इतना अच्छा चांस मिला था इसको पूरा करने के लिए बच गया. But yes, some people clapped, some people appreciated. My friend was like, बच गए. But you should understand, that is the answer that Krishna is giving in Bhagavad Gita also. Maya Dikshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam Hetunanena Kauntaya Jagat Viparivartate. This entire Jagat is being run by Prakriti. Prakriti is who? Durga. Durga is running this Prakriti. And Durga is who? Krishna's sister. She is coming from him, Subhadra. And that Durga, Maya Dikshena Prakriti, according to my order, she is functioning. Adhyaksha means what? I am giving order. According to my order, this whole world is functioning by Durga. Right? You should have that much understanding. How is everything happening? Connection to God. Connection to God, very important. Devotion to God, very important. Because if you are not a devotee, you are a demon. You are using his property and you are taking the credit. When you are giving donation, whose money is that? Returning. You are returning. When you go to Ganga, what do? You lift that Mother Ganges water. Thank you for being on this planet, giving us water, giving us blessings, taking away my sins. I cannot offer you anything. You are so great. I am offering you back to you. Right? This is called devotion. Devotion is not just buying a mala agarbatti, ambika agarbatti. That is not devotion. Devotion means a heart of devotion where you are giving it back. See, just imagine. Prabhuji, what is your name again? Huh? Vijay Prabhu. You have children? How old? 10 years old. Boy? Yes. What is your son's name? Kartikeya. Just imagine, Prabhuji, does Kartikeya like dairy milk chocolate? He likes, right? So you are coming from your office. On the way you felt, today I'll take a chocolate for my son. So for Kartikeya, you bought a dairy milk chocolate. And then on the way you're thinking, how will he react if I give this? Rarely, surprise I'm giving it. He opened the door. Kartikeya, hey daddy, how are you? Yes, you come here. And you give the dairy milk chocolate to him. Nana, you got a chocolate for me? Yes. He will take the chocolate, he'll run into his room. Right? And then you're like, okay, I gave chocolate to my son. You go and sit in the hall. And suddenly you see your son comes back. He comes back to you. He opens the chocolate and says, Nana, you also take little. You also take little. Right? Now you tell me, tell from heart, that little piece that is giving, is it more sweeter than any appraisal in our life? Right? That little piece that is giving back. Who gave him the chocolate? You only gave the chocolate. But what is he doing? He's giving it back. So thank you for giving me this chocolate. Take this piece. You also eat. That is devotion, Prabhu. That's all is 12th chapter. Impersonal worship means what? Every father earns. Every father gives. I don't need to reciprocate with God. Energy is giving. Amazon is giving. Microsoft is giving. My father is not giving. You understood? That's called impersonal worship. You have no connection with God. I'll meditate on impersonal. I don't care who is what in the name of God. I don't believe in the name of God. I don't believe. I'm just worshiping God. Can you give back anything when you think like that? You don't give back anything. You can't give back anything. It's not possible. But when you see God as a person, as somebody who has actually given you things, then you fall in love with it and you start giving it back. And when you give back that, the same thing that God has given, you give it back, that is the most sweetest thing for Krishna. He will do anything for you. Just do it once. Thoda karo Bhagwan ke liye, and he does everything for you. Because that is all he's waiting for. When will my son recognize my presence? When will my son recognize my presence? When will my son see me everywhere? When will my son find me everywhere? I am everywhere. I am right now in this room also. Krishna is right now sitting in this room. We can't see him because we have cataracts. When you have cataracts, can you see properly? No. You have to remove those cataracts. And how do you remove those cataracts? By performing activities which he wants us to perform. And what are the activities asking us to perform? Chant my name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And what is this doing? What is this telling? Serve all other living beings. See the answer. He's telling what? In the previous chapter he told us, right? 11th chapter, last shloka. See that 55? What is he telling there? My dear Arjuna, he who engages in my pure devotion service, free from contaminations of fruitive activities and mental speculation, he who works for me, he works for me. He does everything, but keeps giving back to me? Who makes me the supreme goal of his life? Who is friendly to every living being, living entity, every living being is clearly telling. So if you love God, can you hate anybody? Can you be bad to anybody? Huh? Any religion, you will not ever be bad. You'll never be bad. Of course, you'll protect yourself when there is trouble. But voluntarily, you'll never be bad to anyone. Right? So then, you think that person will come back to me. That person will come back to me for sure. Right? So, devotional service, this topic is a very, very elevated topic in 12th chapter. 12th chapter is like, that's why I say it's a conclusion of Bhagavad Gita. Done. After this is only information. How to know that I'm a proper devotee, how to not know that I'm a proper devotee, all those things. What are the modes, sattva guna, rajoguna, tamoguna, mode of goodness, passion, ignorance, what to eat, what not to eat, what to be or not, whom to give charity, whom not to give charity. All these things come in the 13th to 18th chapter. The main crux, the conclusion is coming in 12th chapter. This will just serve me personally. Okay, all you have to do is that. Now, all of you are doing service to God. Huh? Every Sunday morning, you sitting here itself is service. He doesn't expect anything more. He doesn't want your donation. I don't want your money. I have only given that. If you want, you give. Otherwise, I don't want. Lakshmi Devi is with me. Why do I care your currency? Mukkoti Lakshmi is standing, sitting near his feet to serve him. He doesn't want our money. He wants our presence, our attention. Right? And who is young and who is old here? All of us are not old, all of us are not young. We are Atma. Atma doesn't have age. We are in bodies. Somebody's body is old, somebody's body is young. But body doesn't make any meaning. Whichever condition you are in, it's never late. Whichever condition you are, it's never late. At least now, make me your priority. At least now. If you are young, in a young body, or old in a old body, make me my priority. Make me your priority. Now know about me. Janma karma chame divyam evam yogataha nityadevam janma naiti mameti Arjuna. The person who understands janma and karma, my activities. The person janma karma chame divyam. Anybody who understands my activities, oh Arjuna, punar janma is not there. Naiti mameti Arjuna. Punar janma. There is no next birth. If you just understand who is God, you understand his greatness, you develop some gratitude towards God. There is no punarjanma. And the moment you have gratitude towards God, you will have gratitude towards everybody in the society. It naturally comes. You will have gratitude towards your Prime Minister also. You will have gratitude towards your Chief Minister also. You will have gratitude towards your neighbor also. You will have gratitude towards your mother also, parent also, children also, wife also. It just goes down all the way. And you will lead a life filled with gratitude. Gratitude means satisfaction. You are satisfied. Done. So when you are satisfied and you are chanting or you are meditating, whom will you remember? God. It's not possible to not remember God. Prahalad always remembered God. Dhruva always remembered God. Arjuna always remembered God. Hanuman. Can you think of Hanumanji not remembering Ram? Never. He would always remember Ram, 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 Ram. Not only saying Ram, remembering Ram at all times. Even when he was burning the Lanka, he was remembering Ram. Right? So that is called devotion. Devotion in action. Devotion doesn't mean sit in the house and rotate agarbatti. Work like Hanuman. Go outside. Do activities related to God. That is devotion. Right? Devotion is not to show people that you are a devotee. It's to do activities which a devotee does. The other day we did, Ram Janmabhoomi, that. Is that devotion? Yes. In every way. Who did the most service? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One lady was sweeping the floor when we were bringing the procession. Somebody is holding that and lifting it. Right? And somebody is sweeping the floor. Some maintenance girl is sweeping the floor. Who is more devotee? Both. Is there a comparison? Will Lord Ram see sweeping is not important, lifting is important. Huh? Somebody brought sweet box and he was distributing sweets. You see that? Motichur laddu, somebody got it. You offered it there and you started distributing. Somebody got a small flower, just one flower, chota, only 3 petals on it, and showed it to Lord Ram. Ram, this is what I have today. Tell me what is more great, the flower or the sweet box? Both. God doesn't see what you are giving. God sees the love with which you are giving. Right? Somebody gave donation. प्रभु जी 20,000 मेरे तरफ से आप आएंगे टाइम नहीं प्रभु आप रखो उसको what will you see? This is the 20,000 or you will see 1 rupee somebody gave and he actually came there and lifted the palki. What will he see? Love. He wants to see love. Entire Bhagavad Gita is to learn how to love God. Right? And Arjuna, the moment he started loving Krishna, then he said, okay, now I am done. Ab bolo kisko done hai. I'll kill anybody. Now killing is it a bad thing or a good thing? It's a bad thing when you are doing it for your revenge. Killing is bad when you are doing it for your revenge. Killing is good when you are doing it as a service to God. Because you're not doing it for your enjoyment. You're doing it as a service to God. He is telling, do it. Now is the right time. They have to be punished. These people have to be punished. There is no, you can't forgive them sitting there, I want to forgive. They have to be punished. They have done wrong, they have to be punished. Done. That is devotion. Externally, you can see Arjuna is shooting the arrows. But for Krishna, he is throwing flowers. Just like we throw flowers in front of God. Swaha, swaha, swaha. Same way, Arjuna is like swaha, swaha, swaha. Right? From God's angle, he is a devotee. He is doing what is asked to be done. Right? Externally, you can see. Externally, you can say, this fellow is going to office, he is also living like anybody else. But he is coming every Sunday, hearing Bhagavad Gita, throughout the week, listening Bhagavad Gita. He is trying to practice the principles of Bhagavad Gita. That makes him a devotee. Externally, you can look the same. Right? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So today we only spent 2 shlokas because I wanted to give a foundation for the chapter. After this, we'll go very fast. After this, shloka. Now that we got a foundation, we'll go a little fast. Any doubts? Any doubts? Clarification? We'll sing Nakshi Narthi and we'll conclude. Prashad has come round. Okay, it's down. We'll take this from here and use it. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Radharine. Hiranya Kashi Purvashaha. Tilakam Kala. Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho. Yeto Yeto Yami Tato Narsimho. Padher Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho. Narasimhamasi Sharanam Prapati. Avakara Kamala Bharena Kamakuta Shinga Karita Hiranya Kashipu Kanumunda Keshavasruta Narahari Rupa Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Adbhuta Shinga भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह स्वामी भगवान की ऐसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की श्री गुरुदेव की भगवद गीता 12th chapter की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे। If I spoke anything wrong, please forgive me. I'm also learning. Let's finish Bhagavad Gita by attending the classes regularly. We are in the 12th chapter. We came to the 12th chapter in the last, I think, 7 or 8 months, or maybe a little more. So we'll continue like this, and we'll reach the 18th chapter. And at least in this life, we have read what is there inside Bhagavad Gita, and we understood it completely. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So Prasadam is there for everyone. Please, everybody go down. Now, our next class will be there only. Actually, this venue that venue is really good, right? I mean, like literally sitting outside, more like inside. But because there is it's already occupied today, I requested and we got this one. Otherwise, we could have done it at my house also. It's equally doable. But thank you for coming here. Next week we'll meet down only. If it is not there, it will be here. And how many are not there in the group, which Bhagavad Gita detailed group? If you're not there, please meet Srinivas Prabhu. He's standing there. He can add you to the group, because in the group we put the messages. Next class when it will be, next class when it will be, and what we are going to discuss, where will be the venue. 99% will be down only. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Have a wonderful rest of the Sunday. Thank you.